Recognizing the member for North Vancouver-Seymour.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity to talk about a nonpartisan organization that makes a critical difference in our province. I would like to begin by acknowledging that I am speaking on the lands of the Lekwungen people, the Songhees and the Kosapsan. As well, I acknowledge the Tsleil-Waututh and Squamish nations on whose unceded land my riding and home of North Vancouver-Seymour is founded. As always, I am grateful for the stewardship of land, water and air that these and other nations continue to practice. Today, I offer a big thank you to the Royal Lifesaving Society, BC and Yukon branch, for inviting me to a very special occasion during which tribute was paid to everyday heroes whose quickness of thought, sureness of skill, and deep care for their fellow human beings manifested in acts of supreme bravery and selflessness in the service of lives in peril. Additionally, during the event, awards were given to volunteers with the Society, the folks that have kept it going for the past 113 years. I'm talking about administrators and program managers, swimming and first aid instructors, lifeguard trainers, lifeguards, and so many more. I deeply appreciate and am filled with gratitude for all the work that the Lifesaving Society does to help keep people safe in, on, and around the water. The waters of British Columbia, the oceans, the rivers, the lakes are such an important part of the lives of people, of everyone who calls this province home. Whatever the nature of our own personal connection with water, whether it's our livelihood or recreation or just proximity, the importance of that connection is something that I think all British Columbians share. As well, pools and hot tubs abound throughout our province, and the water must be respected and understood for the risks, not just the enjoyment. As much as we love and enjoy the water, we must always be mindful of the dangers that it can pose as well. Cold and freezing temperatures alone are as deadly as drowning, and usually quicker. I was grateful to receive water safety training in my previous life with the Naval Reserves. We were taught what to do if you fall in, how to help someone else get out of the water, how to revive and survive, and throw, row, and go, because time is of the essence. But not everyone joins the Navy. Thankfully, British Columbia has the Lifesaving Society for, as I said, the past 113 years. Through its public education campaigns, research on water-related deaths, swimming courses, aquatic safety, first aid courses, and its promotion of life-saving sport, they have truly made a monumental impact on the safety of our province. During that afternoon, BC citizens who have taken heroic measures to help others were honoured. An overturned boat in the Noose Bay, rescued through the combined efforts of a pair of kayakers, a water taxi, and the communications of emergency personnel. A couple who underestimated the strength of a waterfall in the interior, brought safely to shore by a teenager who had done his bronze medallion, and he knew what to do when the casualty panicked and started to push his rescuer deeper under the water. A rescue of a dog and two people who went through the ice at Thetis Lake by a couple of siblings who heard their cries and figured out how to bring them all back to the rocky beach safely. A father of two kids hanging out in a hot tub in a hotel in the US, hearing calls for help and seeing a child, not his, at the bottom of a pool, just lying there. He was able to bring the young boy up, administer first aid, and stabilize him for emergency management. It was estimated that child had been under for more than 2 minutes. However, he survived without damage. These are the people and the actions that we hope can be present when help is needed to save a life. The combination of training, confidence, and willingness to engage is a powerful recipe with life-changing impacts. Once again, I thank the Lifesaving Society, BC and Yukon branch, for all that you do to prepare people with the knowledge and skills they need to be safe in and on the water, and for teaching folks how to preserve their own lives, and if need be, how to be ready to answer the call to save others. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.